Hey guys, today I wanted to show you the new schedule function on the UI and how to use it, the whole in and out, so that tutorial is coming up. So in a recent update, they actually added a scheduled charging tab here. And so basically it just gives you more flexibility on what you want to do. So how you get to that, first of all, is you go down to the car app here, the car button, and then you hit scheduling. So if you go to charging, you hit charging here, or if you want to hit the battery, okay, that was not the battery. You want to hit the battery, it'll go to charging. And, you can set your SOC, state of charge, or amps, all that stuff. And you can plug in if you want and just start charging. But if you want to schedule something, say you have time of use rate, whatever, or you want to charge from certain times, you want to start at a certain time, end at a certain time, whatever, then you can either hit schedule here or you hit the schedule tab here. It goes to the same place. So if I hit that, it'll go back here. And basically, first off, before I even start, I want to let everybody know that I'm not sure if this is by design or a bug, but if you want to do some sort of scheduling, do all your scheduling in here first and then plug the car in. So what I've been reading is if you have your car plugged in and then you start messing with these scheduling like numbers and things, it doesn't tend to work very well. So do everything and then plug the car in. So that's just a heads up. So if you hit scheduling here, this is what shows up. You're obviously going to want to schedule at your current location, which happens to be home. So we have home set up as well. So I could just hit home. Doesn't matter. It's the same thing. And then you'll see this section here that says charge. So basically you can schedule a charge for whenever you want. So if you hit the plus button here, now it gives you all the functionality to do charging. So the first scenario, I guess, why this is really good when you can start and stop now. So you have that control rather than just, I want to start at a certain time or I want it to be ready at a certain time. So that would be scheduled charging, or departure charging as well as called before, is now you can just start and stop, say if you have like a time of use rate. So I know a lot of utilities, it's like, oh, you only have a certain amount of time to charge at a certain cheaper pricing. So that's where the start and stop really helps. So if you want to do that, you would just do start at, end at, and then let's just say your time of use rate, you have a super off-peak rate from 12 a.m. to, we'll say 3 a.m. So we go here, like that, you've got that set up. You can do whatever day you want. So if your time of use rate is weird, or maybe based on your work schedule or something, you can only do like Sunday, Monday. Hit those two, hit create, and you're good to go. So hit that, create, and only Sunday, Monday, 12 a.m. to 3 a.m., it'll charge. So go back into it and mess around. And you could do every day if you want, like that. And then you can also do repeat weekly if you wanted to. And then, you just plug your car in when you want. It'll charge when you want. You're good to go. So that's one scenario. That's, I think, the most useful scenario for this setup, basically. Another scenario, if we back up before this schedule tab came, is basically just schedule charge. So again, make sure your car is not plugged in. You set all this up first, and then you plug the car in. So if you want to do a schedule charge, let's say your time of use rate, your off-peak rate starts at like 11 p.m. So you would just do start, and then you would just do 11 p.m., select your days, hit create. And then basically when you plug in, whatever time it is, so you get home from work 5 o'clock, whatever, you plug in, and this is on, it'll start charging 11 p.m., and it'll just charge until the car is done. Simple, just like before. And basically same thing, reverse, if you want a departure charge. So let's say you want the car to be ready at 7 a.m. or something like that. You would do this, end by 7 a.m. This will ever work. Okay, I can't move my hands very, okay, 7 a.m. Let's just pick Sunday for now, create, and it's ready to go. So on this one in particular, I know a lot of people like doing preconditioning. Say your car is parked outside or something and it's winter in Toronto or something and it's snowing. You could also do preconditioning here. So this is another option that you see on here. and you can precondition, you'd set the same time, 7 a.m. for whatever days, create, and then you can precondition the car. So that way it's fully charged for whatever SOC you set it at, and the car is warmed up when you get in and you're good to go. So one other note too is there's no amps on this, sheet here, this interface. So that one is just charging like you've seen before. So basically you're going to set it here, whatever your amperage is that you want and your SOC. And then when you go down here to schedule charging, you set this up. What you put on the previous screen is what it'll be at. So just a note, kind of self-explanatory, but not really. So that's how that works. Those are the three big scenarios, I think. But I think just having a start and stop, that functionality is really nice, because then you can fully control your charging rather than before where it was super annoying, where it was like either you start it at a certain time or you have to back into it by doing end by. So now that you have this functionality, you can do a lot of different things. And again, I think it's super useful for those people that have like a very limited time frame, or like maybe 6 hours where you have a really good pricing. That's when you'd want to use start and stop and just charge just during those certain times. And then you can figure out the rest later. Maybe you have free charging at work or something. You could finish it up later at work or something like that. So that's how the new scheduled charging tab works here. Hope that was helpful. It's kind of nice, again, from before, where it was basically you've got more functionality. So I like that they did that. So that's basically it. If you have any questions, let me know below. And thanks for watching.